Hello everybody and welcome back to RWBY, pretty much. Today we have RWBY livestream. It's in place of what was going to be chapter 8, or chapter 7 I should say, sorry. Chapter 7 of RWBY this week, but they're taking a little tiny break for the holidays and everything. Next week is going to be the World of Remnant, and then the week after that, the 2nd January, is going to be chapter 7. So we have to wait until we figure out the conclusion to what Yang had to deal with at the end of Chapter 6 and everything. So yeah. So I'm not sure how long this live stream is going to be, but I will be cutting this video up a little bit into the little sections, the highlights of this stream for my reactions and everything. Joining me today, we have none other than the one and only Storms AMVs.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, so he'll be joining me in this live stream. You'll also be hearing not only my reaction, but his reaction as well. Audio reaction, you can't actually see him, but he's just a picture to me. So yeah.
I'm just a sad, basic picture.
Yeah. So yeah, stay tuned for, I don't know what I'm going to cut next or whatever like that. I'm just going to react to the episode, and then I'm going to go back later and cut all the boring bits out. And so yeah, so stay tuned for that. Here we go.
What's up with the modernity?
That's how we're starting this?
That was an amazing Star Wars wife. Sugar cereal tribute. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the
Darkness.
RWBY live stream.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Oh, you're way behind.
I had back on the glare on my head. The glare on my own head is terrifying to me.
I love how we're flanking.
I know.
We're the
It's Barbara here to make puns.
I don't
How's
think so.
everybody doing?
No, she's
Welcome
not
to
here.
the official, hey, we
might
survived
come in
halfway
later.
through the season live stream. We are using the hashtag RWBY Live, RWBY Live this morning. So,
Yeah.
welcome to a Roosterteeth
involved.
stream. Buckle up.
Buckle up.
But how about you guys?
Yeah.
What are your reactions so far to the episodes? How are you grooving on how the year's turned out so far?
I generally scream about every 30 seconds.
That's a good reaction.
Yeah.
That's what we
That's
hope
nice.
for. Yeah.
We need to go around and introduce everybody,
should
just in
probably-
case we've
Oh,
got
that's-
some
we should just
new
introduce
members
two
here
people
hanging
just
out.
Yeah, I don't know 3 out of the...
No, we start elsewhere and then.
So I tell you what, there's a slim chance we've got some new fans out there watching that maybe they can't put faces to names quite yet, or haven't figured out some of the voices. So let's go around. So.
Oh, yeah. Hi. I'm Jen Brown, and I play Kira. Yay!
Kira!
Yeah.
For context, also.
Hype.
Oh, Agent Carolina.
There you go.
Yeah, my other queen.
Nice.
Oh.
Caster.
Oh yeah, Vicky,
Lavender.
Batman.
That's cool.
Well, now they know where that idea came from.
My name is Gray. I voice Torchwick. I'm the co-director of RWBY Volume 3, and I'm also the head of the animation department.
And also,
Yeah.
we should all for all the voice actors. We should go through everybody.
Chainsaw Lieutenant
Yeah.
for the White Fang.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll name him one day.
Yeah. Oh, I was the video game voice announcer.
Yeah?
The new.
Ninja.
Yeah.
Wins.
That was him.
What
Well.
else? What else have I done? I
You're
can't remember at this
Locust.
point. Oh yeah, no, I was RWBY. Yes,
Oh.
Locust, Rusty,
Doyle.
some voices for some other companies that we won't talk about, and and Doyle, R.I.P.
I salute you.
Yeah.
Aw.
Well, spoilers.
Oh. Well, now no needs to watch RWBY 13. Yeah. What's going on?
Who are you going? Who are
All
you? Barbara.
Oh.
You, she has a mic up there as well. But that's cool.
she does. Oh.
Dual mic.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'm Yang in RWBY. I think that's the only character I voice in that because you'd be able to tell.
We kind of have to separate you guys out
Just
a little bit. Yeah.
I also do Jensen in Red vs. Blue, Orf in X-Ray and Dev,
Yeah.
and I think that's it.
Or
How are you
I've
functioning?
never watched X-Ray.
Excellent.
Went around the office yesterday swearing at people in Orf's voice.
It's
I still want to get like a little voice chip and record you doing that and just put it in the new plushie that
Yeah.
you sell.
Yeah, plushies in the store. Go get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cursing Orf plushie coming soon.
Hey, I'm Shannon McCormick. I am the voice of Ozpin.
Oh, snap.
In
Oh,
RWBY. I'm
wow.
Agent Washington in RWBY. I'm the sleazy editor in X-Ray and Vav. I am the magical goat in RTAA.
What makes this goat magical?
Yeah. The magic.
Dude,
The magic.
that goat is something else, man.
In the RTA with the 200 we did. That's
Oh, the alien.
Right. I'm the Super Saiyan weird or whatever. I'm the we based on
The totally generic
weird.
Super Saiyan, not copyrighted whatsoever.
Hey, what's going on? I'm the enemy villain. Foolish. Those are my Rooster Teeth voices.
Hello, I'm Miles Luna. I'm one of the co-writers and co-directors on RWBY, and I voice Jean Arc in Jean Arc in RWBY,
Which you probably can't tell from his morning voice.
and I voice Felix in Red vs. Blue.
Yeah.
I'm Elizabeth Maxwell, and I voice.
Winter. Winter. That's her name. Okay.
I am not Elizabeth Maxwell.
Insert brain disappointed.
Elizabeth reaction cam.
I voice Winter Schnee.
Proof that Winter doesn't like Faunus.
Yeah.
A lot. Yeah.
Okay.
I do a lot of work with Funimation and
Remember, all Schnees don't like him.
stuff, but we're not
really?
talking about them right now. We're talking about RWBY.
That's why Weiss doesn't like him
But not RWBY spoilers.
Oh.
Yeah.
at first.
Hello, my name is Carrie Shawcross. Oh, hello. My name is Carrie Shawcross. I am one of the co-writers and the director for Volume 3.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hello. And then I also voice Neptune and
Yeah.
Palomo and
Dragon Face.
yes, just
Uh-huh.
three versions
You
of me.
voice yourself across 3 galaxies.
Hi, I'm Kara Eberly, and I voice. Why Schnee? Is that
Eris
okay?
is
No,
Dex
everything's
Company.
good. We fixed it. We're good.
Got the sisters. In
Yeah.
The house.
Refriend trivia.
Oh yeah, sure.
Doing some
Winter and Weiss.
voice freelancer you.
Yeah.
So, like, all sorts of RWBY stuff has been happening, like, mad on the last several months.
Yeah.
They've already run the premiere of Volume 1 over in Japan.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
So-
Yeah, so
was it?
The,
It was-
the Blu-ray and the DVD just came out, and
Yeah.
then just before that, it ran for a couple of weeks in 6 different cities in
Yeah.
Japan, and they had the beautiful, like, billboard
Yeah.
art
Love that.
advertisements.
We got the
and stuff.
full
It's
treatment.
amazing. So
Yeah.
I can't believe
Nice.
that this is happening.
So I know this is a new phenomenon for Japan, but like, what's the culture of it? Are they? I know that it's dubbed, but is it also available?
Yeah.
Subbed with Japanese
Yeah,
subtitles.
so, I mean,
in
if you get the
original
Blu-ray
cast?
or
Okay.
the DVD, it also has the original English cast on there as well.
Okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, that's going on. Check
Yeah.
this out. So, as of just a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
RWBY was the #1 Blu-ray in anime on Amazon.co.jp.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And
Nice.
it was the #2 Blu-ray overall in any category.
Yep.
Second to Minions.
It's weird.
Minions door.
Ruin everything. I hate
Get rid of
Minions.
all the yellow
Yeah.
on stage. Get rid of all the yellow.
So, yeah, those are the stats.
You don't want to. You don't want to see my hair without.
Those are the stats of a couple of days ago. I don't
That's
know what
why.
it is right now, but we've got an announcement. More details to come, but we can confirm that the Roosterteeth store will be selling
Huh?
some of the Japanese. I guess I need more coffee.
Speaking
Oh
English.
man.
I'm a professional voice actor. We'll be selling the Japanese merchandise, including the discs.
Oh!
So hang in there, stay tuned. It's going to be limited quantity, so we don't know exactly how Emily and the wonderful folks that work in the store are going to run it quite yet, but we've been told that we can go ahead and tell you it's happening. So thank you to everyone who's already been importing stuff from Japan directly. That's amazing, and you're helping the
Yeah.
stats.
You guys are crazy. It's
And
awesome.
to help the next wave of people, we're going to have some stuff available to you soon. So
Smuggling rupees
Yeah.
from Japan.
All of
Yeah.
them. Like you get a picture from Twitter, like, oh, here's this giant billboard. And you're like, that's shopped. That's shopped.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking the time to do that.
Yeah.
There's no way that's real.
Well, that's in like a city of like 100 people now. Like nobody saw that.
Right.
It's like
No,
no.
it was just one guy that went to Kinko's all day and just
Yeah.
made it.
So how does that feel? Because there is no billboards in America.
Yeah, Americans step up.
thanks, Shannon.
Minions took all the billboards in America. Okay.
Can they send us those billboards when we're done, and we'll just like
hang 'em in the
we'll just like
office or put 'em on the
post-it
side of
note
stage
over
five.
the Japanese and put English up and then hang them somewhere. Like,
That's cool.
Better taste in Japan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying step it up, America.
Hey,
Yeah, you gotta get famous.
Step it up, America.
They'll kick you out.
I mean, I pledge allegiance to the flag
Continue.
of the United States of America.
What's the next line?
What's the next?
And with justice.
How much did it cost to bring you here?
The Republic
Uh-huh.
and the Confederation.
I don't think it's the Republic. I think it's the
God
Resistance.
damn it,
Right?
To the rebellion.
Can you just turn into the Green
All
Lantern
hail
speech?
Lord Vader and the First Order. Whoa, that's well known.
No,
Is it?
I mean, in
Okay.
the States, I think to arrive, heck with billboards, I think what Ruby needs
Yeah.
is hashtag and then a custom emoji that comes up when you hashtag it. That's
Yeah.
the play.
Yeah, we need boop.
Yeah.
Oh,
With a
hashtag
Nora
boop.
hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Control.
Shopkeep's face.
Man. And the manga. Who's got to see that?
Yeah.
That's
That's
images
awesome.
of that are all over the place. I think
That was
issue 2
wild.
should be out any day now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's just been. In terms of upcoming updates or things happening with the game over the next few weeks.
Well, we're working on patches and just bug fixes right now, but we're hoping that in the beginning of next year we'll have
God.
content coming out.
It's
Essentially,
like-
right now.
It's like watching what's her name on Team Indigo fight.
The next update will have Forever Falls.
Punching
Yes.
absolutely
A new
nothing.
environment that you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And then after that, another new environment you've never seen before.
Gas.
And after that,
Oh,
another
man.
new environment you've never seen before. So,
Double gas.
yeah, so
Hype.
New environment.
a lot of new stuff coming.
I would like to champion for if we ever figure out how Osmond fights, for Osmond to be a game character.
But you get your missions from Osmond. So I mean, Osmond is your mission control for the whole game.
Oh,
He's
is he?
constantly, giving you the updates and the
Actually, I think that's
goals
Port
and
Nublik.
quest up.
Well, they are. He will be a part of it. Yeah.
Oh.
Osmond shows up on the last one.
I'm spoiling
Guys,
stuff.
yo, what's
I
up?
want
What you been
to
doing?
help.
Whoa, why
there's
did you
been
send the
discussion.
kids out there? Port
Osmond's in the
Nublik, what is
game,
wrong with you?
everybody
They are
chill.
students.
But on that note, that's what the fans are asking about constantly. Is obviously right now it's just Team Ruby, but we do want to have Team Juniper and all the other.
Yes!
That's
Nice.
fantastic.
Yeah. So it's just that right now we're
Sweet.
focused
Any,
on the team.
Can we get a new point of view?
What about Team Snow?
Yeah. For real.
Oh, there we
Someone
go.
who's actually good.
Some dog You gotta, we have a,
Not harping on him or anything, but
There's
Yeah.
he does not turn the camera on.
Yeah, so Brian gave our control booth some images of some stuff upcoming in the game. Let's go ahead
Oh,
and do a little
here we go.
slideshow of that stuff.
Oh, snap.
New stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
So there's Forever Fall.
Oh, Forever Fall, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
The
So
Jean
talk
Saga.
us through this. Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
This is one of the new environments.
New
I can't really
environment.
tell you what this is, but it's going to be
Can
pretty
you
cool.
confirm that it's
Yeah.
the Ruby game?
It is the Ruby
Okay.
game.
Thank you. This is actually a screenshot from. I can't think of it.
Yeah. Okay. Good job.
Abe Robertson,
Oh, like, oh, we get down.
real badass too.
Yeah, shout out to Abe for such a beautiful design.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Let's just say that the team will be going on a road trip to this new place.
Okay.
Or maybe not a road trip. I don't know.
What kind of car are we taking?
Yeah. It may not be a car.
Oh.
It's a tandem bicycle.
Next mission area, I guess.
No, that was it. We just-
Okay.
Yeah.
So a little sneak peek.
Yeah, there were some others, but those we thought were just
Now back to the woods.
Survive the game.
Oh, I missed.
And then Carrie let me know when you were back.
Oh, Miles is actually playing now. Thank God. Miles knows how to play.
Yeah.
Jean's like the best at this.
Or not. Oh.
So who are some of the other players that are in the game right now?
Looks he's actually buying skills.
Oh.
Let's go find out. Teammates,
There's somebody named
I shall
Will.
join you.
Very nice.
Get away, creep, get away.
It's always funny to refer to them as their RWBY character.
Plays the game
Yeah.
live marathon session.
Yeah.
Like Jean right now
Do
is
that
playing.
eventually.
Well, they already have our
Oh, cool.
So, horde nodes, we're gonna have that.
They should have
Really?
Yes.
Grim
Horde
Reaper.
mode.
We're
Oh,
still
man.
working on how it's gonna work.
Okay.
That's what Abe's been working on all the last 2 weeks.
New game mode, rock and roll.
It's really awesome. So it'll be individual maps from these different areas. So like Forever Falls will have its own. the Emerald Force will have not
That's
not
cool.
just a chunk of the existing.
Yeah.
Right. So the whole idea is just infinite work. How long you can last.
Oh, do not resist! Do not resist! I just want to be with you forever and always. Get away from my woman.
Bumblebee confirmed.
Yup. Sorry, Babs. You've been replaced by some sort of foreign man. I don't know.
That was, yeah, all the scratch tracks are just Miles talking like that.
All right. So, just a couple of months ago, Jeff Williams was showing off this really cool thing. Actually, you know what? I seem to recall he actually talked about the plans for this thing at RTX a long time ago.
I think he did, yeah.
And then they finally got this thing out the door.
New Jeff
So what
Williams
you can
thing?
find right now is an app called...
It's called, I have to close
Roosterteeth.
the name, 8 Tracks.
Oh.
8 Tracks.
Eight
The
tracks.
number
So
8
basically,
tracks.
if you want to remix Ruby songs on the fly,
Yeah.
there's an app. The app is free.
Yep.
This will be the day.
Cool.
It's free.
Is built into the app free. Every extra song from the Ruby soundtrack after that is like 99 cents or something. And Carrie, show them what you can do. This is so damn cool.
99
So
cents. I
basically,
already
you
bought
know,
the
you can
entire
go ahead
album.
and
Start playing the song, which we probably can't. Oh, here. Hopefully, it's playing. I can't actually tell because we've got it like now. I don't know.
So theoretically, you know,
They can-
here's what the app does. It is it's a mixer on the fly. So it's already got, hence the title of the app, 8 tracks for every single song, such as percussion and bass and vocals.
Oh, he's got the vocals too.
And you
Oh, yeah.
can
Nice.
dial down the levels on any particular track or completely shut a track off. So one of the first things you can do is shut off the vocals if you want a pure instrumental version of all that stuff.
That's cool.
Or you can leave the background vocals in. You can, if you want just the drums because you're trying to practice that, or if you just want the guitar or whatever. So go check this app out.
That is so cool.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
8 tracks. And it sounds like they've got the audio now. So
Time to free up space on my
number
phone.
8.
Why would you complicate it like that? Like, TRAQS. Well, to be fair, in Ruby we spell everything ridiculously.
Yeah.
TRAQS.
TRQS team confirmed.
Boo!
What are the...
Oh, I didn't even hear
We're
what he
fighting
said.
Borbitas right now.
This thing is really cool. This thing's really awesome, and he has a ton of songs on here. They're all only 99 cents each, so it's really cool. You should check it out. You can share your remixes, and you can use that to make more.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
So yeah, go get it, try it out, post your stuff,
Yeah.
let us know how it works for you.
Yeah, there's a free song, so you can go check it out right now.
But,
Song's
yeah.
a free song.
This will be the day.
I leveled up. Yay.
The winner is you.
I did it. Sister, come back. I love you. No, do not run. Father will scorn you.
What is that? I know that's something. I don't know. I know that's something.
I don't know.
Oh my god.
This is really pretty. Oh.
Jump.
I'm on the.
Don't
Oh.
do it.
Miles, don't
Don't do it.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only person who tried that.
Yeah.
Reservoir dog walking. There you go.
Oh, the camera can't get closer.
Can we have a key come over so just whip the sunglasses out, put them on?
I was telling some of my friends that the walks in Ruby are some of my favorite things.
They're pretty sassy, right?
They are.
Who would you say has the sassiest mocap log?
Like,
Oh yeah.
Oh, like what we're mocapping for? Yeah.
Please.
We
Yeah,
actually
Team
have
Prime going in,
We
checking
actually
stuff out.
have a clip that's just called "Sexy Walk" that they use on a lot of characters. I think Joel Mann has probably the sassiest girl walk.
He absolutely does.
Yeah.
That's how you bring that up.
Yeah.
ironic that
I
his
think-
name is Joel Mann.
Yeah. Man's pretty sassy. Thank you very much. Man and Joel Mann.
Yeah.
It's the best thing ever.
I miss throwing all the male animators in heels just to make them understand how that works.
Yeah.
Just make that. We've got
I remember that, actually.
so many folks on the team these days. We've got so many of the lovely ladies of Roosterteeth
Putting all the
now
animation
for us
Yeah.
that
and team
cool to
members
see.
in high heels to understand how they walk.
It is not a sausage fest at all.
No.
It is the opposite, which I have a joke for, but I'm wondering if I should say it.
No, God, please don't.
Tacos?
No, it's a clam jam.
Oh.
All right.
Hi kids.
Look, I didn't make it up. I just heard it from someone.
I
Okay.
actually did a whole bunch of Winter's mocap. when
Yeah.
she was-
You did?
Yeah. When
Yeah.
she walks in and sees Weiss,
Yeah.
and she like hits her on the head.
You boob.
I get to do Crow every now and then. That's a lot of fun.
How do you get into character for that?
I'm talking to you.
Yeah. No, Miles just gets drunk right before.
Yeah. He's not lying.
No.
I call it getting into character.
I seriously want to do a.
He's being Crow right
Yeah.
now. No mocap.
It is 11 in the morning.
Stumbling around the office. I'm doing some mocap, guys.
I do think Crow is everybody's new favorite character to imitate.
Oh
It's
my
fucking
God, it's the
hilarious.
best
Just
thing.
everyone walking around.
I just like every scene he's in. It's seriously
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah. Crow's awesome.
Crow is the best character.
It's not a problem. It's a way of life.
Should we start taking questions?
Oh, yeah,
Sure.
probably.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so we are watching the hashtag Ruby Live, RWBY Live.
I had no word, but that's where I'm the same.
We've got some cool stuff.
There's two that pop in.
Oh.
Yeah, if you
Well,
have
solo.
good questions.
When you're playing solo,
We'll give
two
you stuff.
pop in.
Did you guys get to talk with Shiro Miwa about the manga, or was that all JP? Yeah, we did some interaction with the team that was putting it together over there. That I guess they had some ideas about what stories they wanted to tell, and Miles and Carrie,
Just honed it in a little bit.
Yeah.
Blake backstory.
That was actually one of the coolest moments in my life was when they asked a question about a character.
Yes.
That has yet to be revealed, and we will not talk about just yet.
Right.
But do you want to tell it, or do you want me to tell it?
No, go for it.
Okay, so they were asking about if they could use a certain character for something, and we told them no. We have this plan for this character, and this I feel like such an asshole tease. But it's like this character has a certain quirk about him. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
And the way damn.
No.
The way that the whole conversation went was we would say what we want to say, then they would have a translator.
Yeah.
We'd wait a little second. We would hear him communicating, and then they would say something to him, and then you know how translators work. You're all adults. So
maybe not.
But yeah, there's a 5-year-old like I don't
so
get
we
it.
explained the thing about the character and like the little joke that we have with him, and the translator kind of was like, "Ha, okay, I'll tell them." And we hear him speaking Japanese, very hush, very hush, very hush, very hush, very hush, very hush. And Gray goes, "Listen for just a second." And we hear, "Is it?" And just a room full of laughter, and it was the coolest thing ever because it was like our joke transcended language barrier. It was amazing.
That's gonna pay
It was
off.
unbelievably amazing.
So check it out. There's a brand new poster in the store. This poster, heads up, it is sponsor only.
Oh, I have.
And it's a limited
That should be
quantity
writhing
poster,
to
so
me
I think
Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
It's so wonderful.
You guys all signed?
Oh my.
When this poster runs out in the
Jesus.
store, they are not going to make any more.
It's like the
You
Vital
have to be a
Festival one.
sponsor
Get
to buy it.
voice actors that are here that were not here when we
Oh yeah,
signed this to sign
anything
this
that you
before
guys have
leave.
not signed lately
If that's
before you
cool.
take off today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll stick around.
Some of the
$40.
things coming up.
Yeah.
$40, please. Yeah, I'm also seeing copies of various discs. I'm seeing slap bands. I'm seeing looks like cards, and on here the rest of the stuff on the table. We still have found some more copies of the limited edition, and some of them previously sold out highfalutin art prints. From
Highfalutin.
Yeah, you're saying I should actually
These
paint
were some of
the
the coolest
greatest
things.
thing?
Yeah.
Oh wow!
It was a limited
That's
run.
awesome.
Yeah.
I have this one. This one's my favorite.
Yeah, ask
I
a
know.
really good question. Yeah.
Uh,
No spoilers.
Too late.
Man,
So-
what was Yang thinking at the end of the episode 6?
What was the deal with that spoilers?
Hey, we've got a game
You
question.
ruined it. Rip the poster.
A game question.
Hey, is the game going to get a lock-on? People
so
love the
much
music
fun.
this year.
No, the music has been amazing.
You want to talk about the Funky Fight at all?
I do want to talk about the Funky Fight.
Oh yes.
Jeff.
Oh.
Oh wait, I was going to say I just told this story, but it was for DVD stuff. That,
Yeah.
So I guess that's not coming out yet. Yeah, Jeff Williams, composer for. Oh, hey, this camera over there. Jeff Williams. He's been our composer for years. He's a really great guy. We were working on, I think it was like chapter 3 or 4, and I was like, hey, just so you know, around the corner, there's gonna be this crazy like musical fight, and it's gonna be like jazz and like techno and all this stuff. And I told him ahead of time because I was really worried he was gonna go, yeah, we can't do that. We don't have time for that. Like, the schedule is like not gonna allow it. But instead, he was just like, oh, that sounds cool, yeah. And then like next week, he was like, okay, so I've got this stuff together. It's gonna be jazz. Like he sent us the music ahead of time that he kind of arranged, and he was like, okay, I've got this. Now I'm gonna get a live band.
Oh
to
nice.
record all of this
Oh.
jazz. and he was gonna record it. He recorded it the day before Thanksgiving.
Oh, jeez.
And then
Wow.
there is some stuff happened. There's some technical difficulties. They weren't able to use most of that. So Jeff Williams, being the amazing person he is, got the whole recording together over the weekend right after Thanksgiving, and recorded it again. And that's what.
That's why there
ended
was
up
no
for the show.
episode.
So
Yeah.
seriously, shout out to him and all the
That's
people that
awesome.
came out with that. It turned out phenomenal. Yeah,
I love that.
it was crazy. Yeah. It was really funny too, because like we were just talking. At first we were just talking like, like, okay, yeah, we jazz songs, this kind of stuff. And he's like, okay, he was really trying to sell me on like, okay, I have this idea. I think it's gonna be like this will be the day, but it'll be jazz, and like I think it'll really work. And he was really selling me on it. I was like, no, that sounds great. Yeah, yeah, no, that sounds amazing. You don't have to sell me on this. Yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be great, and it was.
Nice.
So that's how I talk about 5.
Lots of questions coming in. They keep asking about the game. Are there going to be other playable characters besides the main 4? And we're just
You guys already
earlier in the
talked about
stream.
that?
Yeah, we were talking about that.
Sure.
That will be a thing.
We're in Mountain Glen.
Yeah.
Earthquake. Oh god.
Here's an interesting one. Can you feel anything like pain, heat, cold, or vibration through aura?
Oh, that's a great question.
Yeah,
I don't know the
I
answer
think
to. Sure.
No, I think that was
Yeah.
the thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
it just
you-
won't
like,
hurt you.
It won't. It lessens the blow. Like you
Yeah.
can still feel it. If I were to punch you in the face and your aura was up, you'd be like, "Ah, dick."
Yeah.
But you'd be fine. But yeah, no, you can still feel that stuff.
Yeah, there you go. Answer.
And that's canon now.
Yeah.
That was a good
Miles
question.
is cracking while playing a video
Like when you
game.
were out to watch
Oh,
it.
yeah, no,
Got his
Yeah,
head
no, it
burst.
can actually kill you.
Yeah.
You feel nothing when your aura is activated, not even emotional. You
Yeah,
feel
no.
nothing.
My internal aura is really high right now. You can't hurt me. I get it.
Sticks and stones.
On a scale from 1 to 100, my internal aura is 420. It's very high.
Shut the
Oh man, this is terrible.
I know. We were making jokes on the side and turned into a thing. I'm just tired.
Oh wow, his fault.
Is Mr. Diddles ever going to guest star in RWBY?
No.
God, I hope not.
No, he's not.
He's our next
Osmond's
antagonist.
bond confirmed.
Osmond's wearing a
It's not
toupee.
canon.
So did you watch a bunch of RWBY before starting on Winter?
Well, yeah, I mean, like, I got the audition info, and I was like, yeah, I should probably be a responsible actor and, like, check out this show a little bit before I auditioned for it. So I sat down. I was in New York with visiting my best friend, and sat down, and I was like, hey, you're a nerd, too. Like, watch this with me and just, like, keep me company. We ended up binge watching, like, the entire, like, we were both like, oh my god, we can't stop! The voices, the jokes! I became an instant fangirl.
Yeah.
So bravo
awesome.
to all of
Great.
you. And like we literally couldn't stop laughing over the jokes and like the voices. Like it was
That's good. That's awesome.
oh.
People who are
Hey,
like,
Weiss.
professionals
Yeah.
Oh.
are like enjoying the show that we make here.
Well, and I've mentioned to a couple people before, like I think one of the things that struck me so much about the show was the fact that a lot of you guys, especially in the first season, weren't like quote unquote like
Yeah.
professional voice actors or hadn't done much other work. Like a lot of what you guys did was so unusual and so outside of the realm of what you normally hear, and I think it works so well.
Yeah,
for the
we've
show.
gotten that before, where it's just
Yeah.
like the show has like a unique sound to it
Yeah.
because it's not this like corral of
For
professional
one thing,
actors.
it's that plus. I mean, we record all the dialogue first and then match the animation for that later. Whereas
Yeah.
so much of animated voice
Animated,
acting here in the
yeah.
states is you're
Dumb.
having to be very precise and match the mouth flaps that are already animated. So
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's
All
just funny how,
flaps.
like, something
Yeah.
one
Yes,
part
yeah.
necessity, one part just like working with people we want to work with turned into this like unique tone for the show. So it worked out pretty well.
Question from Hunter of Artemis is, how exactly do faunus traits work? For example, why does Blake have cat ears but not a tail? Why does Nian have a cat tail and no ears?
So each faunus only has one of the traits from the thing. We didn't want to have people walking
Full
around
on.
with every we just like a full cat. Like that's just a
Yeah.
cat.
And then, the other cool thing too is that allows us to have multiple cat faunus that all
Exactly.
look different. So one has ears, one has
Yeah.
a tail, one has paws.
What is this, Skyrim?
We just thought it was
Yeah.
neat.
We just want to give ourselves a rule, essentially. Yeah.
Also, we didn't want poor Blake to constantly have to be stuffing her tail in her pants.
Yeah.
While she's undercover. That would get painful.
Yeah.
Just it's a belt.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Why is that girl wearing a diaper?
So let's start to get into
Like, there's
this.
a bulge in your pants.
We can clarify something. I think that this is an important piece of information. We want to make sure that everyone understands what this thing is.
Yes.
And if you have not caught up on RWBY Volume 3, what the heck are you doing on the stream?
Yeah, seriously.
Go watch, because we're about to, start to talk about some spoiler stuff for the first half of this season.
For the first half of the season.
First
Where's the
half,
camera?
yeah.
On me. First half of the season.
Spoilers for things that have already been
already
spoiled
released.
if you were watching.
Ursa!
So here's the first question kind of in this category. The person was unsure. They want to know what was with the effect on Mercury's body in Episode 6 when Yang dealt a certain final hit.
What was with the effect?
Yes.
Yeah.
We want to make sure that the audience
Oh,
understands
yeah,
what
that was
this
the
thing
aura.
is.
So thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, that was his aura
Breaking.
breaking.
Yeah.
Because it went down all the way, which means that he can take real damage now.
Just
Yeah.
spoiled
Like
it.
Weiss in the fight.
And at that point, there's a certain you'll hear a sound in the stadium that says this. That's it. That's the match.
Yeah, normally.
If the match is still in play, the crazy thing is that happened after you think that they're done fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but when in the middle of a regular round in the tournament, there's 3 different ways somebody can get knocked out of the round. I guess you can ring out by being thrown into the area between the main the biomes and the outer wall. Yeah.
That's what the contestants call it.
Yeah, there's that. You can aura out, which is so you if you watch
15, right?
It's 15, yeah.
What?
Like if you drop below 15 in your aura.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's low enough, and
Yes.
then that's when the sound effect will go off in the stadium.
Essentially,
and,
they don't want
It's
to
a
wait.
progress bar up on
Exactly.
the screens. You can see up next to the combatant.
We're
talked
totally
about it
not
in-
watching a show about a fighting game.
We
No,
talked-
never at all.
We talked about it in Volume 1, like once
Hey,
your aura's
video game
dropped
dev
into the
team.
red.
Yeah.
Once your aura level's in the red, that's the end of the match, because if you do lose your aura, any additional damage could, I don't know, break your leg or something.
For
Yeah.
So,
instance.
you'll notice like in earlier fights, once a fighter's aura drops below 15, they call it. Weiss got all the way down to 0, which is why she's covered with soot and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Girl got burned.
Yeah.
And then,
stomping all the
poor innocent
guy.
Mercury also lost his aura in the fight. What a sweet summer child.
He was a weenie about it.
I think he's an organ donor too. I think he's.
Love you.
That was my favorite thing. Everybody posting the SpongeBob fish. My leg! My leg!
The original sound you guys used in the animation,
Oh, yeah.
his leg breaking, like gave me like sick feelings.
Yeah, a lot of times Edit will put in just, here's
Yeah.
something that's supposed to kind of sound like it. Sometimes I think they put in jokes, and it turned into, hey, let's watch this animatic 50 times of this, like, over-the-top,
Like crap.
like, salary breaking. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, go for it.
Because I want to.
Yes.
What's the difference between magic, aura, dust, and siblings?
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yep. Right.
I can tell. So
So-
first,
So, aura is the force field that you have over your body that helps you protect.
it is the manifestation of your soul, as Pyrrha once said.
Nerd.
An episode.
Yeah, so basically it helps everybody not get cut and shot and all these things so they can fight. Like we were saying, if it gets below a certain number, bad things happen.
Yes.
Semblance is a unique power that people possess.
Or hereditary power.
Or hereditary.
Yes. But it could still be unique.
Yeah. Yeah. So, a semblance is also fueled by your aura.
Yes.
For Pyrrha, it's her magnetism. For Nora, we learned that she can take electrical currents and use that to like supercharge herself.
Some people, we don't know what it is yet. Some people's are
special.
passive.
Some people's are passive.
Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
What are all the other things? Dust is a thing that exists in the world of Remnant that lets them. Hey, Miles.
It's fucking mana.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Essentially, like
Mana.
dust is. So you mentioned magic. Up until a recent episode, magic wasn't a thing. Magic is silly. That's ridiculous. But
or is it?
Or is it? Sorry, my Hitler pillow fell.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Hitler pillow.
Yeah.
Dust is essentially it's this thing that exists in nature.
Yes.
It's a crystal. When harnessed, it has certain properties. So you have to fire your red crystal.
Some of them are unique.
Yeah.
Some of the properties are hereditary.
Hereditary dust.
Yeah.
But no, dust can be used in a lot of different ways.
They can be combined.
The easiest way I like for you to understand is like take Ruby for instance.
Yeah.
She's just like she's not like a mage or anything. She's a girl with a big scythe and a gun.
Yeah.
So she uses it in cartridge form. You got these little rounds that do certain things. Like
This one's fire.
rounds.
This one's gravity. This one's ice.
Crafting.
Then you have someone like Weiss, who, because of her training,
The caster type.
She's more like a mage type, where she just puts the dust in like a powder form in her rapier and is able to like cast spells and do things like that. And you got like, then you have like some weird stuff in between, like so Mercury, who's obviously got like rounds in his boot, and can do like crazy wind things, and there's all sorts of.
Or Flint, who can use a trumpet and wind dust.
Yeah.
Because he thought that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Wind dust.
So,
Nice.
yeah, dust essentially allows you to more or less do magical type attacks and other things. It powers a lot of stuff.
And then there's magic.
Which apparently is a thing, as we just recently learned. Oh my goodness.
Moving
I wanna
on.
more.
Moving on.
Can we talk about Neptune's fear of water?
Yeah, we can.
Question
that
was from Disney DC Fangirl.
Disney DC Fangirl? I know everything about them now.
It's weird because they own Marvel.
Yeah, Disney owns Marvel. Like they
covering
could all
all our
encompass
bases.
it if they just switch. So that was a really long running and dumb joke that we had with Neptune.
That was back when we went to IHOP.
Oh yeah, we used to go all the time, and we just talked about the fact that it would be funny if Neptune,
God of the sea.
God of the sea, was afraid of water and couldn't swim.
And then that was even better when you started voicing him.
Because I can't swim.
There you go.
I tried so many
There you go.
times. I can't do it. Thank you. I just sink. So I don't like water. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Anyways, so it was just we just thought it'd be funny.
I've had multiple questions go by. Lots of people are asking about are we ever going to do any more McFarlane figures like the one we made for Team Ruby and Juniper, and then everyone's got their opinions on what the next wave
Team
should be.
Stark.
I
So,
do.
anyone who follows me on Twitter or on Roosterteeth.com knows how I love to tease stuff, but there's also stuff that we can't talk about yet. So I'm going to do this.
He's teasing that he can't talk about it.
Yes.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Maybe
yeah.
hit
So
the
we
fact that
can't
Torchwick
say
is one of the
exactly
next
what's going on
ones.
yet, but-
Oh.
We're not done. We just figured it all out.
Winky face.
So,
Winky face.
This
so
is
we
Aaron Wynn, one of our concept artists.
Our production artists from Roosterteeth Animation's art team, and
Rocking the Neo look today.
I love my hair.
so this particular question, I think I already know the
Neo's
answer to, but
voice
we can
actor.
use it to talk about some other stuff. Where there's been a bunch of additional background characters who have shown up lately.
Yeah.
And they're all hot.
Yeah, which is what everyone is saying. They're dying to find out anything else about the new. Some of the characters that have shown up lately, like including the ones that were in the lineup just before the Mercury Gang.
Yeah, the three guys.
So Aaron designed those.
Yes, I did.
We don't have names for this character.
No,
yet,
we do
do
not.
Number 1, number
Yeah.
2, number 3.
Yeah, extra character 1, 2, 3. What I've learned is Aaron likes to draw cute boys.
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We try.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about some of the influences for those characters besides just Carrie saying draw that?
I guess. Well, Carrie was like, just make them look badass. Basically,
Yeah.
they had to look like they were in the finals.
Yeah.
For me personally, I try to pull from some more tech stuff like Atlas, like the Halo-looking guy.
Yeah.
Assassin's
The
Creed.
hooded guy was like based off Aladdin, I guess.
Aladdin.
And then the other,
Okay, I can see that.
the hat
Okay.
dude, like Three Musketeers.
Yeah,
That's
Zorro.
Yeah, and I just kind of drew stuff I liked.
Yeah.
Cute
boys.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cute
cute
boys.
boys.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And how
it's
do
hot.
you? Is there anything in particular that you kind of bear in mind where you're like, okay, and I have to make sure it still kind of looks like it could fit in with the Ruby Universe combat gear. Do you do any sort of guidelines or rules come to you while you're developing this stuff, or do you just go crazy with it?
It's gotta go crazy.
Yeah.
I do use like the poser models.
Yeah,
and
so
kinda go
the
off
thing
of
about that is,
Yeah.
we had those characters posed in the scene, just generic. We call them sweatpants dudes, pajama
Yeah.
pants dudes, because it's just like they're
Yeah,
just
the
like
proxies.
they're shirtless and they have like like
checker.
letterbox,
Yeah,
cheddar
yeah.
box.
Cheddar box.
I'm so glad I'm not the only person doing that this morning.
They're cheesy. So they're in the scene already. So Aaron has, you know, like, hey, these are the proportions our characters already have. We did something similar for the ones you did in episode 1.
Yes, there's a lot of those characters.
There's a lot of those characters. We posed them out for you, so you could like. Here's a kind of. We actually did that. We started doing that when we drew Emerald and Mercury at the end of Volume 1.
Yeah.
We had Patrick had
just sort of slid them towards camera.
Yeah, you know, man.
No, they were there, dog.
No, I mean, we had them modeled and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and did you put the pockets in for the cosplayers?
Yes, I tried. I tried to make them very practical, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I guess this confirms that they're not going to be in Volume 3?
Several people have been asking...
Because they already have names yet.
How
so.
How did we come up with the concept of the Four Seasons
Hope we can see
myth?
later.
Was this part of the planning from the beginning? Things like that.
Whew.
That's kind of a big question.
Really big question.
That might go into some other things.
Yeah. Is there anything we can say about it right now?
It was something Monty had an idea for.
Yes.
And it is a story.
It's a
that
thing.
We will continue to get into
eventually.
Yeah, so that's a stay
and
tuned.
over time.
Yep.
Yeah. It might be some aspects of it might be sooner than later, and some might be later than later.
Thank you for the trick, Lisa. Thank you.
Different events in time will happen at different events.
Yeah.
Moments in time.
Junction point between two instances.
Sometimes things are not as they seem, but sometimes they're exactly as they seem.
Nizzle. And they want to know, is there a secret raptor appearance that maybe people haven't seen yet?
So
has the secret raptor shown up in Volume 3 yet? And if, like, we told you that... So what?
Who wants to talk about the raptor? For people that don't know.
Oh, yeah, okay, so let's go ahead and explain it. And if we actually enter this question for Volume 3, that would be telling, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Note to animation team, make sure that we put in the raptor.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this started when we had gone a couple of days without sleep towards the end of Volume 1, where there's a poser default model of a Velociraptor.
Yeah.
What?
We've always just sort of inserted into the backgrounds of teaser art and other promo images and stuff. And then we decided that we should go ahead and start putting the raptor in the show. So... in Volume 1, you get the origin story of the raptor, of how he gets loose. He's about 6 pixels tall.
Yeah,
in
for
the
like
background
3
of a certain
frames.
shot.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kara, follow the train tracks. Oh my god. Oh my god, the backseat gamer is going on.
Go toward the thing that says bomb.
I actually hadn't seen it. All right, so
I can see your confusion. Normally, I would go away from something.
I guess
that
fair
says
enough.
bomb.
Fair enough.
this is awesome. I hadn't caught. So we're in the cave underneath Mountain Glen.
Oh, and these are some special things.
Damn cool, man.
Whoa,
I
those
actually hadn't
creeps
caught
look
that that was
different. Why are they glowing? Oh man.
Oh, critters!
Oh, Field Edge.
Oh my god.
Oh god, yeah.
Yang, you're gonna die.
A lot of bombers. Oh crap.
Oh god.
Are we
Yang.
spoiling the game at this point?
No.
This is why they need to target function.
You got crittered, Nizzle.
Yeah, that's what y'all get for laughing at me.
Layer 1.
You're being revived. You're being revived.
Revive.
No, it's reviewed.
Oh my god, Kara.
No, I want to see
Gotta give me a
cosplay
stroke.
of the green glowing grim.
Yeah.
Someone get on that for next
Man,
RTX.
that's interesting. I wonder if we'll find out more about those green glowing grim and future game things. Buy the game.
Clean, glowing.
Buy the game.
But anyway, yeah, so Secret
enough
Raptor
special.
shows up about once per season for about 2 seconds, and we've got this whole backstory for him all mapped out.
That's I did not know about that.
No, I didn't either.
Caterpillar.
I need to look up Ruby Raptor.
Yeah, I need to go look that up. See if anyone can find
Hashtag,
it.
but Yang's a guilty piece.
Never say bomb.
Oh my god, there is.
Unless you don't want to be
got
on that
a,
airplane for much longer.
There is a raptor in Volume 1.
Oh my god.
Get you.
I get so fed up for that.
It's a legit raptor.
Available for purchase at
It's just as Penny rips the ships in half with her laser beam. It's that scene. There's a raptor up in the scaffolding on one of the...
Oh my god.
So we just finished the Mountain Glen level, right, as a question came in. They were asking how long has Mountain Glen been a ruin? it's touched on briefly in Volume 2, but why don't you guys tell the history of Mountain Glen?
Several years.
Why it's important and what happens when you do things that trigger certain grim stuff.
Yeah, so,
I
think we talked about this in the show a little bit, but one of the reasons Mountain Glen did not work out is it just didn't have the defenses
so
that everything else needs.
We haven't been to these other kingdoms yet, but one of the things that we talked about is the reason that there's really only 4 super cities that have survived is because they got a lot of things going for them, like geographical barriers. That's the thing that's going for them.
No, I mean, part of it is just, enough people got together in the right spot at the right time and made it work.
Yeah,
it's very difficult.
Yeah, they got a bunch of people to put the water to their backs. They've got mountains over here. There's this little funnel area. That's all they got to worry about. We're good. Yeah. Once you try to extend past that and maybe get a little greedy, we can deal with this. We can handle it. You can't. There's a lot of things out there, and we haven't seen a ton of. I think Mountain Glen's the farthest we've gone outside of Vale so far.
So far.
But there's some fangs out there that are not good, and it makes things bad. Some critters, some creatures.
I'm waiting for the
new grim types.
The Nizzle Grim is gonna be crazy.
Waiting for new grim types.
Yeah. Insect
Can we do that?
Yeah, you can animate it.
But Mountain Glen, I don't think we'll go to. We kind of like to keep timing as vague as possible, mainly just because we don't want to accidentally make plot holes or anything. But a while ago,
it was a period of time in the past.
Shout out to Hamburger, by the way. What a great restaurant that just didn't.
Yeah, I know, right?
You should have had better brand.
Like Snack. Snack is great.
Oh, your snack needs.
Shout out to all of the background art jokes of RWBY Volume 3.
There's one coming up in the later episodes that's really funny.
I think
which one that is.
I'll tell you.
All right.
I think I found all of those so far, so I'm happy about that.
That was a good one.
I like Hamburger.
Hamburger.
I'm like, no, that's all.
We just consult you. Yeah.
Is this good? No.
Yeah.
Okay, we're using it.
Yeah.
By the way.
Yeah. So this week we're doing the live stream. Yay! Next week we have a World of Remnant. It's the day after Christmas, and the week after that is Chapter 7.
Nice.
And then I believe it's that until the end. It's
We have
7, 8, 9 World of Remnant.
There you go.
10, 11, 12.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, so right now the finale is scheduled to come out the weekend of Valentine's Day. I think it'll be like the Saturday.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's amazing. Oh man. That's
Interesting.
badass. That's beautiful. Happy Valentine's Day to me. And you.
And everyone.
So we've got people asking again. In this case, it's Pterodactyl.
Foreshadowing.
When are we doing the 3D turnarounds? Or rather, when are we printing the turnarounds again, publishing them online for new characters? So yeah, we've talked about it before. We just want to reiterate we are definitely going to do that. We're going to continue that tradition. A little busy with the show right now, but we will start putting stuff out soon so people can start planning their cosplay.
Yeah, we want to try and get it built into site functionality, so that's I'm sure.
Yeah, stay tuned. I think we're going to go ahead. We need the RWBY show page on the newly redesigned Roosterteeth.com. So that'll be a thing, and that's where all that stuff is going to live as soon as we generate it.
Cheat on your hat.
I do.
It's a Puccini. I hate you so much.
Man.
I hate you so much.
That was worthy of Barb. That was really good.
All right, Oprah, thanks.
We're getting requests for miles.
I guess I could. One of my things I'm excited for is there's definitely a slight shift by the end of Chapter 6 that people noticed. One of my favorite reactions was people going, we wanted a darker tone, but not like this. Yeah. This is the beginning of a shift.
It is.
And I think I'm excited about that, and I think this is the beginning of a shift.
Yeah.
I don't know how else I can.
The phrase we were talking about the other day was, "This is the end of the beginning."
Yeah.
Yeah. And so everything that's happened so far, was always planned. And it really was. This phase of the story, what's turned out to be volumes 1 through 3, was always supposed to be the setup.
Yeah, it's Act 1.
Yeah.
Hype.
So
for real.
Yeah, we're getting to that, and then cool things after that.
Yeah. Okay, so what about you? What have you been enjoying? What have you been excited about?
Working with the crew.
Yeah, speaking of, while we're wrapping this up, anybody else, if you're right here in the audience, come on up. Or if you're in the building and happen to be watching the stream, anyone who
Get
watches,
over here.
watches.
Yeah, there are
people
people
right
working
now that
right
are
now,
in the
too.
crew pit working. Come say hello.
Everybody.
Yeah.
I love your cute. Oh my god.
Good.
The trailer came out. I am being festive.
Now in development, Kingdom Hearts 3. No, come back.
So wait, are they only now working on
She
the game?
collapsed when she was so excited to watch the trailer. It said now in development, and she went and fell onto the floor. Issa Kim. That was it right there.
Bye, Issa.
Thanks. Oh, she's back.
That's the voice of someone who's not okay.
Have we ever mentioned? Yeah, we have a.
Oh, it's the voice of Seattle too.
Yeah, we have an internal Slack channel called Issa Cries.
Oh snap, she is.
Oh yeah.
She's the voice of CL.
You should get your Secret Santa.
Oh yeah.
Penny's.
Oh my God! Go get her. She is on. She's on a.
Run, Issa.
Issa. So Issa, we brought on to work on X-Ray and Val.
Yeah.
Turns out, huge fan of RWBY.
Yeah.
And so the Issa Cries at RWBY Slack group was created, where we would go, hey, the script for episode so and so is out.
Yeah.
And then Issa would type, reading now.
Yeah.
And then just a live
This is
of
everyone
what?
watch.
Neptune, OMFG, afraid
Yeah.
of water. La 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 la.
I just call it like pre-Tumblr, basically.
Yeah, it's just like seeing like then there's always a moment in every script where it's just like everything until she's done is now in all caps.
Yeah.
Like that's just gonna happen. Yeah.
Person's asking. This is from Banana Man 1133. Oh man, I love the names this morning.
Are you having enough
Oh,
potassium?
Sexy Saber and Banana Man get together. That's great. Right there.
Any funny stories? Any funny issues that we've seen with the Japanese translations of RWBY?
Oh my God.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
That's a prize question.
Yeah.
That's not this one yet?
Should
We
I?
haven't. The
Yeah,
last one.
let's do
And
this.
this is appropriate too
Yeah.
because it's related to
That's a
Torchwick.
prize.
It is.
What?
So,
That art,
you
holy
can
crap.
Do the second half. You can get the second half. We're gonna split this. So,
That's awesome.
you know, for the most
Glows in
part,
the dark too.
it does.
Yeah, the lasers go in the dark.
I
That's
have
awesome.
it
Oh.
on my television. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
So, you know, they send us the translation ahead of time just so we can listen to it, which does almost nothing for us because we don't speak Japanese.
Yes.
Yet.
Yes.
We're working on it. But we get sometimes they're confused about, you know, what exactly we mean by certain phrases, or like what was our intent.
Yeah, there's some
colloquialisms.
Yeah,
Exactly.
idioms
So,
and expressions.
you know, so
Example?
Well.
So there's they sent us over a spreadsheet that was like, hey, at this time code, we're not exactly sure what Torchwick was saying. So I was super busy working, like we're just starting to get RWBY 3 rolling. So I was like, hey Miles, can you just go check this out, see what they're talking about? So you pull up the episode.
Yep, and Google Translate.
And Google Translate.
So I go to the time code.
Yeah, because they say like, here's a time code. Here's what we think he's saying.
Right.
What is he actually saying?
Yes.
Oh,
So
boy.
I pull up the time code. I go to that moment in the episode. It's episode 1.
Episode 1.
And it's when Torchwick is sitting in the Bullhead airship, and Glinda attacks, and he goes, "Ugh!"
Yes.
I was like, okay. He goes, "Ugh!" It's an effort. There is no
you know,
line.
yeah.
So I'm like, okay, well, what did they think he was saying? So I go
Yeah.
over and I get the.
Because we think maybe that we've got the wrong time code. Or maybe it's a different moment entirely.
So I go to, I translate it, and they thought Torchwick said, "Fuck!" I was like, "Whoa! This is a children's show! Oh boy!" So we had a good laugh about that. We had a real good laugh about that.
Yeah.
Then there was another instance in the Emerald Forest where, sure enough, again, it's like, okay, at time code, this. Jean is saying something. What is he saying? So I go to the time, and it's when Jean's up in the tree, and he's going like, stupid thing. It's just like him muttering. So I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, I can see how maybe they're not. I don't know what he's saying. I go, but like, there was a lot of characters. I was like, they really have him saying a lot. What is it? God fucking damn it, stupid piece of shit! God fucking whore! It's like, whoa! You remember at the top of the stream when I was like, I shouldn't swear?
They have a very angry translator. I'm not quite sure, but here's what I would say.
So, yeah, and then
was pretty
I
great.
can't think of the other ones. There was a few other ones that were
There's a few
really.
other.
There was a few that we were going over for the manga that the translations for those were very funny.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, that's not, okay. Should we talk about what Issa got from her Secret Santa?
So I was actually grabbing something else at first that was also a hit.
Tim Armando gave us this.
But this was cool.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Something bad.
Nice.
That's a good Secret Santa.
I like
That is an amazing Secret Santa.
I really like Michael's penmanship as Sun. Like, Sun is scribbled.
They're all really bad.
Yeah.
No, I had to I got a sticky note. I was the first one to. I think I was the first one to sign it, and I got a sticky note. I was like really afraid, like I can't fuck this up.
You tried it?
Yeah, it is.
I love that.
We can sell that in our store.
Yeah.
We've got requests for that. We've got requests for the body pillows now.
Yeah.
Oh
Selling
god.
body pillows. Selling body pillows.
No.
Butt implants. Butt implants.
You were talking about doing like the mouse pads that have like butts and boobs. It's just Jean's butt, like.
Oh my god.
We know, Issa. We know.
It's just Sun's abs.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Yeah. Oh, we should sell like a washboard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bring them back.
And on that note.
And on that note.
Yeah, so thank you so much for watching RWBY Volume 3, the first
God.
half of the season. And yeah, so next week, World of Remnant. And then the first new chapter, Chapter 7, will be the first weekend of the new year, January 2nd.
Yeah.
So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for hanging out this morning and watching and all the cool questions. And have a happy holiday. So, take care, everybody. Thanks for watching.
Very, very cool. Oh man. So, yeah, so we're now into the dark ages of Ruby. That's what they were saying. They're like, we've now shifted into, like, you know, the dark side of Ruby now. Like, it's gonna be like really dark now. So
I can finally make depressing AMVs.
yeah. So yeah, thank you to everyone who watched this video. I know there's not too much big announcements or anything or kind of things, but I'll figure out what I'm gonna do with this video. So yeah, thanks to Storm for joining me on this video.
Yeah.
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 And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye-bye.
Bye. If it worked the way everybody thought it would, she would be going flying all over the...
Yeah.
Just the Ruby shoots her gun once, she goes flying all the way to the wall behind them.
There was some fan art. I can't remember what, or where it was, or how to find it again if I ever tried. But it was like Team Ruby was walking. It was a White Rose kind of picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Team Ruby was walking, and all of a sudden Weiss turns, like, puts her hand around Ruby and accidentally hits the firing button on the Crescent Rose, and it shoots her, and she like hits a bunch of boxes to the right of her, and like just a recoil like knocks her all the way over there. And then Weiss is all sitting there embarrassed, and Blake and Yang are like looking at her all mad. I can't. It's like a little little tiny comic strip.
Kid, please.
I can't remember where I found it. It was pretty funny though.
I just want that to happen. Somebody accidentally hits the trigger and Ruby just goes flying.
Yeah, just like out of scene immediately. Just like.
Yeah, it's just not even. You can't even see it in editing. You go frame by frame. You just gone.
Yeah, it's just like pull trigger, blurry, and then gone.
Yeah. That would be absolutely hilarious. You know those people that make their text entirely emojis and it's supposed to be a coherent message?
Yeah.
I thought that's what you meant by they're really good at reading tweets.
They have a skill.
Like they can emojis
decipher.
People are gonna go in 5 million years or something, look back and say, well, we have the dawn of ancient civilization with this emoji here. I think that's what they called it.
Hieroglyphics. A form of hieroglyphics called emojis.
Emojis. Now we assume these humans used emojis to convey emotions through writing. Here we have the magnificent poop emoji. And in all its glory.
The many faces of the smiley face man. Their god of the century.
The ghost emoji, the most elusive one.